connector. So thank you so much, Brenda, for being here. We're also gonna call Marlin Gómez. She's the CEO. She got multiple companies. We're also going to call Martha Pino. She's a builder. She's been in the business for a few years. So welcome. Thank you so much again for being here.
Thank you so much, everyone. Gracias, Papa Dios, ¿verdad? Where are my girls? Well, yeah, where are my girls? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brenda Burdier, and it's truly an honor for me to present in this panel, Money Markets and Multiplication. I'm a licensed title agent, property management professional, and I am the 2025 NAHREP Naples President. I still can't believe it. Thank you. My focus is certainly organizational growth and market growth for NAHREP Naples, empowering professionals and communities to build wealth through education, action, and collaboration. Over the past decade, I've worked across the real estate, title, and multifamily sectors, managing operations and developing growth, client relationships, and helping countless families and investors achieve their goals. My background in organizational leadership and business management has taught me that success doesn't just come from hard work. It comes from building systems that multiply opportunities. Today's conversation, I'm really excited because it's really all about that. How to create stability, diversify income, and leverage your skills to build long-lasting wealth, generational wealth. So I'm going to introduce my panel. Martha Pino. Oh my God, I'm excited. She's a powerhouse in real estate, purpose-driven entrepreneur, an immigrant from Cuba. Martha began her journey with a background in civil engineering and went on to create, build, and operate 3 multi-million-dollar companies, including a real estate brokerage, a mortgage company, and a land development firm, correct? She's the founder of Viamar Homes, an international best-selling author, and a certified coach, trainer, and mastermind facilitator, and the founder of a nonprofit organization dedicated for empowering women in real estate. Martha blends business acumen with a heart for service, using her platform to uplift families, women, and underserved communities. Please give her an applause. Okay, and the next amazing and incredibly talented Marlin Daniela Gómez. Okay, an entrepreneur, investor, contractor, interpreter, and interior designer who fuses creativity with purpose. Marlin co-founded Armex Construction, correct? An award-winning company recognized for her excellence in craftsmanship and client satisfaction. She's now the visionary founder of Emerald, okay, a design firm that brings beauty and meaning in every space it transforms. Here's my favorite part. Beyond her achievements in business, Marlin is deeply devoted to her faith and ministry, serving through outreach programs that inspire and uplift others. She's currently pursuing degrees in pastoral studies and psychology, merging spiritual insight with human understanding to empower growth and leadership in all areas. Thank you. Thank you. Please give her an applause. So here are my questions, Marlin. I'm going to start with you. Marlin, you've built a career that blends construction, design, and faith. How do you balance creativity and business? And what role does faith play in multiplying your success?
So thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Brenda, Martha. It's an honor to sit here with you girls. I think we are a walking ministry. Creativity and business are not opposites, they're partners. As we create, we're always walking in that business that we have. They walk hand in hand. Success isn't just about profit, it's about purpose and service. Real balance comes through faith, because faith is the firm assurance that what we hope for is that we cannot see. And I think we all have to have a little bit of faith in our business, right? So as we create, we're creating beauty because we are receiving it from the biggest creator. And my faith personally keeps me grounded and centered, especially when challenges arise in business. So when we invite God into our business, He definitely expands our vision. So,
thank you. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
The resource is something that I recently heard, was listening to an audio on Facebook, and somebody said that money is like a river and it has to flow. And I believe that all of us here being entrepreneurs, business owners, we're building a family, we're building a business, the more we understand and starting to be okay with the fact that it's okay to move money, it's okay to deal with money, it's okay to accept money, we start transforming our generations to come. Because let's be honest, we need money for everything. But most important than that is, the way I see it, the more money that we are able to flow, the more that we can contribute to every purpose, every city, every job, everything. And I think that's quite important. And what was the second part of it?
Multiplication. How do you see money markets, and how does that translate to you? What does it mean to you in a personal life?
Well, markets, being in the real estate for many years and being able to have the ability to, because I studied civil engineering in Cuba, I think that I was allowed to create. I mean, creating real estate is it's art. That's the way I look at it. It's art, and it really transforms. I mean, like, we all here create markets. We can create markets. We move the markets, and we give meaning to these markets, because every time every agent closes a deal, we are putting a family into a house, and that changes the market. So I love the market. As a matter of fact, that's the reason why 5 years ago we moved from Miami down this way, because we fell in love with the possibility of creating even more, especially Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres. So that is wonderful. And multiplication, I love to multiply. So the more we multiply, the better it is, because we are creating a bigger impact. So that's for me.
Thank you. Thank you. Marlene, you've turned your passion into purpose, creating spaces that transform lives. How do you help others recognize that their own gifts and experiences can become the foundation for building wealth and legacy? These are all topics of the book which I read, okay? And they represent the unstoppable drive that characterizes Yisbel. I don't know where she's at, but it's great.
So I think every interaction that we have with our customers is a great opportunity to bring out the best in them. I believe very strongly that all of us are very unique. We are very different. And that is something very powerful, because we all have something very powerful inside of us. And every story, every creativity in us, even our resilience is part of our wealth. And when we look back at our lives and we see our setbacks and all those failures, as we tend to say, those just bring us closer to success. And wealth isn't just about money. You said that, and that's so important. It brings us freedom to be able to make choices and the ability to help others. That was kind of what you were saying, and to have the courage to leave a legacy behind. So I think the question is, when are you going to stop waiting to get that permission and move forward and build that special something that you have inside you and create it?
Woo! Thank you. Martha,
Yes.
you built incredible success through real estate. So what's powerful is how you've used that success to empower others. Okay? Through mentorship, your nonprofit, and education. How has giving back become a part of your wealth building strategy?
Giving back, it has to be that way. It has to be that way because we don't build anything alone. We need a team and the interactions. We're humans. So we have to interact with people and we have to find a way that how can we better serve? How can we better serve our community, families, our kids, even our pets? And if you come from the premise of giving back and you make that part of your life every single day, then every day you wake up and you have meaning and purpose to do something that is worthwhile for you doing that particular day. Maybe one day you just invite somebody to have a cup of coffee. Sometimes you have a great meeting. Sometimes like today, we all are here. It took a lot for everybody to be here today. All of us in this is a wonderful event and a wonderful moment and a mastermind. Why? Because there is meaning and purpose and there is a reason that we're here. And I'm going to share something that I heard this year from one of my mentors that I adored. I mean, I don't know if you know the name Bill Walsh, but Bill Walsh says, you belong in every room. You belong in every room, and sometimes people don't go to events and don't connect because they're fearful that maybe they don't think that they belong. And that's wrong. You belong, and I really hope that after today everybody feels in this room that you belong in every room. And also, one step further, the best room that you can be in is the room of self-improvement every single day. So thank you for this question.
Thank you. Thank you for that response. It was powerful. We're running out of time, so I'm gonna ask you both the same question, and feel free to answer at your own pace. In one sentence, what is one piece of advice you give to someone who's ready to multiply what they have and step into their next level of abundance?
Can I think about it? Sure. One sentence.
So, what was the question again?
And one step now, I'll give you two, okay?
Brenda, you forgot the brain thing of mine, so
You're-
those are long questions.
You have a beautiful mind. I don't know if you've read the book or seen the movie. In one sentence, what's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who's ready to multiply what they have and step into their next level of abundance?
Need to focus. You need to focus. You need to focus. You 100% be very clear. Yisbel talked about the why. What is the real why of why are you really actually doing something? And then go 100% full in. And that's it. Don't give yourself an exit. Don't give yourself a possibility that you will fail. Not everything comes out as planned, and probably sometimes in the timing that maybe you're expecting to do things. Yet, if you know that you're going to do it and you have clear what you're going to do, time doesn't matter. Because really you are walking your path at your pace, the way you want to do it, and that's really what we call life. So let's create the life that we love, and we love to live that life every single day. So that's for me, focus.
Thank you.
I don't know how I'm going to talk about it. I think faith is our blueprint.
Yes.
Mindset is our structure. and discipline brings everything to life.
Wow. Did you guys hear that?
Without faith is the blueprint, mindset is the structure, and discipline is what brings it to life.
Ladies, thank you so much. Please, thank you for sharing your stories. This is it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Powerful, powerful panel. Oh my gosh. How many of you are taking notes? How many of you are learning today? Knowledge is power. Now, what are you going to do with while you're learning, of course? Now, one thing is that, let me just bring this home. With those beautiful ladies. Thank you again. Thank you so much.